Yes, it's right. Thank you, Alex. And you guys have been pouring your heart out, sort of like these guys right here with their little friend. They actually just acquired this guy. Congratulations, first and foremost. Quite the showing of dominance. I think it's easily put.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So, I mean, how many times, I just have to ask right away. You guys have been winning and winning and winning, and you keep winning. What is it that drives you guys?
Yeah, so what drives us the most is that we keep winning, I think. Like, we just want to win all the time, and I think Sonic is doing a really good job of keeping us motivated all the time.
Okay.
Even though it can get a bit easy to just, like, try to relax, not do your homework before the games, because you just think that now you have won so much that you are, like, really satisfied. But Sonic is doing a really good job of not letting us rest and just keep pushing us.
Yeah, because, I mean, maybe you can speak to this some too, Dev1Ce. I mean, you guys have been around for a while. You've seen the guys at the top, and maybe there's some sort of lackadaisical thing that happens, or they get sort of, I don't know, complacent, or they get sort of in a rhythm that doesn't keep them at the top.
Yeah, definitely. We've been at the top before with Kava, and we also did it back in TSM with like Kerrigan and Cajun. It's very different this time. It's more like Gla1Ve is saying, Sonic is pushing us. Like, we want to win every tournament we participate in, and then we'll rather skip some tournaments instead of like burning ourselves out. And I think like the main reason that we are doing so well is also that we get some important losses here and there. We lost to to Liquid at iBuyPower. The loss to North at Stockholm. Like, those losses actually make us really mad, and then we can push ourselves even more.
Yeah, and coming into the major, I mean, you guys did suffer a loss to Liquid. Everybody said, okay, well, this is going to be the one. This is the time where Liquid come out here and we have this amazing grand final. The scripting was wrong. Somebody wrote the book wrong, something here. Right away, though, I mean, I guess we could just take a brief look back at the brackets. You guys did drop a map to the Renegades early on, right? So I've noticed that Mirage was banned today. And also, I mean, did that have any impact there? Is that any sort of...
We were a bit confused if they were actually going to pick Mirage.
Okay.
But they decided to pick Train. Yeah, I don't even remember right now. Yeah, of course, Mirage is not like the best map for us, but I still think it's pretty good. We are like really good on 6 maps right now, and still working on that catch as well.
Yeah, I mean, that is your permaban. You want to try that one soon?
Yeah, honestly, like, as you say, we lost one map this tournament. It was the Renegades. We were leading 12-3. I don't want to put too much into that game. Honestly, they played really well and caught us off guard with the AUG meta and so on. All in all, we had a pretty clean tournament, I would say.
Yeah.
And like looking at the video today, everyone was saying Ens won the video, but when you're the favorite, you have to play into your own strengths. We're kind of expecting either Mirage or Train, and then got the Inferno pick in.
Okay.
And yeah, we prepared really well for that, and like it played into our.
Even though I think like, when we go to tournaments and we look at the opponents, I think they play better than they do right now. I'm not sure if it's because we just had a player break or people didn't play a lot or what it is, but I just feel like that the teams, they usually play better when I look at them and then when I start to watch video with the team and so on. So hopefully in the future, I think that people will like step up the game.
Yeah, you want your opponents to step up the game. I mean, we do have the vetoes kind of thrown up there on the screen. We could kind of reminisce on what had actually happened there. And I kind of want to go back just a second. And you said something very interesting there about being the favorites. And I guess for some reason online, people seem to have thought that, you know, really and truly, Ints were about to push you guys to the test there. I can see the smile on your face, Dev1Ce, and there's something telling about that smile.
Like, we saw all of the polls and so on. I think, honestly, the only one we really have to look at is the pick'ems, because that's where people are really try-harding, right? And I think we saved a lot of diamond pick'ems this tournament by being the favorites, going through and winning every single game we have to. And that's impressive, and that's... I'm really proud of the team, and as Gla1Ve says, this tournament has been kind of weird for us because we always like study our opponents, and honestly, sometimes at this time it could be that people have been here for so long that they have shown everything, or that they didn't have time to like prepare well enough for the tournament, because like in the latter part of last year, people were playing a lot better. It could also be like the roster changes that were happening and so on.
It could also be us just playing better right now. I'm not too sure about it. It just feels like that. Even though I'm not hitting my shots, we still win the rounds pretty convincingly, and that just tells me that the opponents is not playing like too well right now. But I think still my teammates is doing a really good job right now, like hitting some amazing shots.
Well, you guys are hitting amazing shots throughout the entire time I've seen you as Astralis, right? And that definitely did not stop today. We're actually going to recap some of the rounds if you guys are cool with that. I mean,
yeah, of course.
thing.
All right, we're going to load up. We're going to load up round 11 here on Train. This is where things start to get a little bit interesting, and I kind of want you guys to walk me through here. Don't be afraid to say, pause or kind of stop at any moment.
Yeah, they have a force buy. We know that.
Oh, is that where he goes down, pop?
Yeah.
I think he goes. Oh my God! He just
Anthony
instant headshots me.
Yeah.
I was so mad after that. I was just like, how did he manage to be there so fast?
It's true. I was actually playing B this round, I think, and I got like heaven information, and we knew they were going A, and yeah, we just like sometimes when you play against pistols, they do like these kind of random pushes and headshots and so on, and Civ did a really good round.
And we saw that on the video that they put down the smoke in Shock's lane. That's what we call it. That's like in between the trains.
Okay.
And then they push out and wait for it to fade, and then they kill the guy in alley. And that's exactly what they did there, and they caught us off guard.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, we end up in a one-on-one, and I.
Oh yeah, you don't make it, right?
I don't get the bomb.
Yeah.
But I didn't think he was that low. Everyone said he was low, and I was like,
he's real low.
He's
I'm
actually
spraying
he's
like
actually
20
pretty
bullets
low.
on him, and I'm like, why is he not dying if he's low?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, this was a great round by them actually.
It was one of the only rounds they won. They won the first two, then they won one weapon round where they actually like completely aced us, and this was the last round they won on their T side. So I think we played a really solid CT side.
Yeah.
And that was the general consensus when we were in like halftime. It's basically just a standard 2-on-2 right now.
Yeah.
Dupree is gonna, when I get the kill hit now, Dupree is gonna like look for the last guy, see where he is, and then I can like revenge frag him. And yeah, you'll see Dupree die. Me fucking up by not just smoking the bomb and going for it because he was low, but yeah.
Yeah, and that is the way it plays. Yeah, so there's the frag on Dupree, and then obviously now things get a little spicy, get a little weird. I'm sure the palms are sweaty.
So much.
Oh, he doesn't even hear you. Doesn't
No.
even hear you.
Then the knife doing like this.
Yeah,
crazy.
the little twirl there, I was like, yes, this guy, he's feeling himself.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep it going, all right, because we got a CT
Give us
pistol.
a new one.
Let's
Give us a
talk
new
about
one.
CT pistols here, and that's going to be Ince's CT pistol. We're going to load up round number 16 and take a look at that one, because this is, I think, the real glimpse of maybe Ince's, going to bring this and put it into a good map, a good game. If we could
Fair
load that up, that would be spectacular. Here we go.
Yeah, it's where he jumps down heaven randomly in the 2-on-1. And Dupree almost win the 1-on-3 or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, we missed the smoke.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Someone missed the smoke.
We missed the smoke.
It's me. Because I have two lineups.
Yeah,
with
but
that
we
smoke.
tried both things, where you smoke off C or else you can smoke off bomb train.
Now, look at it. We die, a lot of people. He's in a 1v3. And then now the guy in heaven, he's going to fuck up immensely. Look, he's just jumping down.
Yeah, that
I
was a
think that's
blunder.
pretty nice.
It's kind of YOLO.
It's kind of YOLO, but
Yeah.
I think they just called that they should go for him together. So
Yeah.
I think it was a good
Yeah,
call.
it's true. They play aggressively. And
Actually,
that's-
they played really like YOLO on
Yeah,
train.
and
on
I
the
was-
T side as well.
I was actually talking to Naf outside, and we're going to load up the next round, which is 17. We can actually just kind of talk over it. I was talking to Naf outside, and he said that these guys, they do have a structure, they do have a game plan, but also they will take fights, and they will kind of put themselves out there and not be afraid to swing, and it kind of works out in their favor sometimes.
We saw it on Inferno as well, like when they got to the T side, they just rushed mid like 3 rounds in a row.
Yeah, that's true. But you could really feel it on train.
Yeah.
Because I think they just pop flashed outside with smokes and stuff.
Oh no, he has the auto shotgun. Who is it gonna kill? Is it Sib or you?
Nah, he's going to kill Sipix, and then we're going to die 3 guys to this guy in Ivy, I think.
Oh, you love to see that. The blunderbuss,
auto
the auto
shotgun.
one.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So, round 17, obviously,
Full eco.
you hate to see it. Does it hurt? Does it sting a little bit?
We actually just wanted to die to like a FAMAS or M4 or something. That's
Right.
what you're looking for when you have full
But they
control,
thought-
so they don't get too
So
much
it's
money.
the money situation,
It's a
obviously.
money situation, yeah.
They thought we were gonna buy it because they bought like SMGs, every one of them. So pretty weird.
Yeah, probably.
Well, we do have a couple more rounds here. Don't mind if we do just keep barreling through
it
them.
rolling.
Let's
Keep it
check out
rolling.
round 22. That's where things start to get a little strange. I mean, this was like an inner plant, I believe, from you guys. And as we take a look at round 22, I obviously love the insight that you guys are able to bring here. This is, kind of a very once in a lifetime sort of conversation here.
For sure, once in a lifetime.
Yeah, once in a lifetime. I mean, as many times you guys win majors, we can always find a couch or a sofa and just kind of keep this banged out.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's take a look here if my math serves me correct. Walk me through this round,
What an amazing smoke here by Dev1Ce.
Yeah, what is
Perfect
this
Did it
round?
land is the question.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Smoking off electric for sure.
Is this...
I think now he pushes with the pistol inside.
We're
That's
doing
right.
Roma, right? Roma or Vega?
Vega.
Vega, I think,
We didn't
yeah.
do Vega, but we wanted to do it.
Oh, we
And
wanted to do it,
we're
so he's
gonna
pushing
win
up
the
lower,
round.
yeah.
He's gonna kill one guy or headshot one guy. He headshots. No. Yeah.
So in that moment, though, you say you wanted to do a strat.
We wanted to do a strat where we fake outside and go inside.
Okay.
Then we just go out.
And then
that's
he
on
pushes-
the fly decision.
No, that's what I call in the beginning of the round.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
a set tactic we have.
Right.
Where
And
we
then you
go,
see him pushing outside, and he's basically calling for us to go out because we get no contact. We see one guy, I think it's in sandwich, and then we just get the round pretty easily.
they stacked 3 guys inside, and one guy pushed up lower. So when I got outside, I saw no one, and we saw one in between the trains, and then we just went for him.
And this is actually fucking silly because now Dupree dies, and then I go die with the AWP, and it's like...
Oh yeah.
Domino effect almost, right?
Yeah.
I get one guy get killed, now they can get the AWP right for free, and then we're like fighting for that AWP.
Actually, I think we get him in the end, right?
Yeah, we get the AWP, but they save the AWP, but we lose a
Yeah.
lot of money. Like we could, like if Dupree didn't die or I didn't go in the 4 and 3, then.
But we
would've been fine.
have so much money, so it's actually worth for us just to hunt down the orb.
Sort of go for it, right?
Yeah, just hunt down the orb. If we get down the orb, that's perfect.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically that round.
Yeah.
Next one.
Next one.
Thank
Roll
you,
that
next.
next footage.
Thank you, next.
Let's keep it going. Thank you, next. That's what you guys say every major, or is that like how that works? My
We could
goodness.
do
Back to
that.
back, of course.
Yeah.
Let's kind of switch things up now. We got round
that's-
24. Is that one you want to go with?
I want to see this one because that's
Okay.
where Sib is clutching.
Let's check it out. Roll it.
One of the rounds where Sib is clutching.
One of the rounds, yeah.
So
He
good.
has
at
been
it.
pretty good clutch at this event as well.
Yeah. We're doing the same tactic we did the round before. Now they push T main. We get a lot of kills. We played like the mid-round situation kind of well, kind of.
What is that tactic? Oh,
King
yeah,
win.
it's King win, yeah.
Yeah. We get the kill on Alu now, and then
Yeah,
we,
that was like where you just felt they were so YOLO.
yeah.
Like they just pushed teammates without any reason, it
He's
felt
pushing
like.
B and getting killed right, and then I think Sib flushes out the guy in pub with the molly, and then he gets the 1-on-2, and the 1-on-2 is the
He's
exciting
going
part.
inside, right?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
gonna.
Oh
you're
yeah,
gonna
look
die
at
now.
Hate that spot.
It's just like that.
Hate
And he
that
gets
spot.
this, he drops the smoke, and he peels back, right? And you think, okay, what's going through the team comms at that point? Like, what happens at this moment?
Yeah, I was just mad because I knew I was like shoulder picking it, I was checking it, and a lot of people use that angle, and he still killed me with that CC.
Yeah. Sib
So,
sees them pop, he's gonna molly them out, and then I'm gonna peek with the AK.
Yeah, you're gonna get a kill.
Yeah.
That was pretty nice.
And then the other guy is
And we
in
didn't
pop as
expect
well.
one more to be there.
Yeah, he
so
just kind of turtle in, just
Yeah.
hanging out,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
now we can fast forward a little bit
Yeah.
because Sib is gonna get the after plan. And the after the most
Oh,
of
he was actually higher. We were talking about where he
Oh,
was.
really?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were talking about where he was
that's
to
pretty
Sipix.
weird. He didn't-
Well, see the whole comm there
Yeah.
too. As we
Yeah,
watched
and
it,
I
the
remember,
Molotov.
I remember Mag. He said, I think he went up higher, and I was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea because we knew he only had a CC, so he needed that close range.
Is he not gonna go when he hears the
What?
bomb plan?
No, he's not. What I don't understand is that how
He's
can
probably
Sipix?
haven't heard it.
How did Sipix be
That's
on that
stupid.
train, like on the
What
side
he's
of the
how?
train for so long?
Yeah, this is okay.
How do
so
they not see him?
he said this after I asked him after, and he was like, "They know it's Sib. I'm the clutcher. They are nervous at this moment." And then he said, "Like I'm gonna just he almost see him. Oh my
Oh.
god." He's saying, "I'm gonna stand like a pretty stupid spot because they're not gonna expect that." And
Okay.
honestly, he's a little bit
Oh my
lucky.
God. Did he say
Wow.
that?
Yeah,
Did
he said that
Oh
when we
my
walked
God.
out after the game.
Oh my God.
Unreal. And to have that sort of, hey man, guys, watch this. You know,
Yeah.
hold my beer, right?
Yeah, he's so good.
He's really good at clutching.
Yeah, I mean, that seems to be the whole thing for him, like the minister of clutch. But overall, obviously, there was a much more resistant ints there on train. And I guess at this juncture, I kind of want to ask you guys about playing ints. And like, how do you think it is that they actually made it here to the finals of the major?
Yeah, I think they did a good job. We knew that they were a really good team, but sometimes it was a bit confusing when you saw like video of them. They didn't look like amazing, but still they look pretty good. It's just like their individual level is really strong. I think if they get to work a bit more together on the team play.
The composure as well. I mean, like they were behind against Liquid like 15-8 or something, and they did a comeback against Na'Vi yesterday as well. So I was most shocked over the composure as a team, that they could actually like grind it back, and that was also why when we had the 14-1 lead on Inferno, we were kind of like, it's hard not to get a little bit ahead of yourself, but like when you've seen them doing comebacks, you know that they're actually capable of like being this robotic machine that just goes through comeback and grind it out. Then you know that you have to keep yourself focused, and yeah, I think that was like one of the main reasons they got this far, and individual play as well.
And just from my time at Cloud9, like I witnessed times where, okay, there would be, you know, this big deficit of rounds in between, right? And then you're thinking, okay, eventually that round is going to happen.
Yes.
And I think that's how those comebacks actually do kind of mount themselves.
Yeah, it is. Like you get too satisfied with having a big lead, and then suddenly the other teams is getting momentum, and when they get that momentum, they are just doing the comeback.
Yeah, then they will read your plays, and you will just be like one step behind all the time.
Well, you say momentum, and here's what I want to ask you guys now. You have all the momentum in the world. You guys actually are ahead of the curve, and you consistently have to set the curve, right? Because the whole world's watching you play. The whole world is kind of designing what they're doing around what you guys are doing. How does that, I mean, in terms of preparation, I don't expect you guys to tell me or, you know, the world what it is that you guys do in practice, but how do you do that? Like, how do you stay on top?
First thing first, I want to say that I think we use the most time on preparing for our opponents.
Yeah.
We use about like 4 to 5 hours just to prepare for a best of 3 game. So that's and I think we are the only team that does that. So how we are doing it, we are of course not going to tell, but we just decided to tell how much time we actually spend on it for people to realize that we actually put in a lot of work. So yeah.
Yeah, basically that. I feel, as you say, like one important thing about being at the top of the food chain is that you actually have to keep evolving and expect more from your opponents, and then also expect more from yourself, right? Things we're doing now, we have like a whole backing of an organization that are like looking into the physical aspects, into the sleeping part, like into all like parts of the game. Give us a percentage here or there. We had a physicist, what is it called, like
a psychologist?
No, not like
physiologist,
massage, and
like a masseuse.
And everything flown down here, and had like a few days of that, and like treatment in that way as well. So we have a lot of stuff going on for us that really helps us just focus on the game, and it allows us, as Gla1Ve says, to like prepare 4 or 5 hours a day when we have to get ready for games.
Well, I know OJ had talked to Dupree on the stage, and I'm going to kind of give you guys the same sort of stage. Obviously, it's just you two that have joined me, and that's completely fine. Is there anything that you would like to say outward, I guess, one at a time, towards the audience, the Danes back home, the fans?
I can start.
Go for it, man.
Astralis boring team. Yeah.
Let me comment on that real quick. Like, Astralis is not a boring team. We just like to go into every single detail and do the best we can to be as well prepared as possible, play slow and methodical, because we think that's the way to go, and it is, and we're showing it time and time again. So let's not, of course people can call us boring because we are winning a lot, but maybe the other teams just need to step up their game a bit more, and then we'll have some more fun games.
Yeah, I mean, simply put.
Sure.
You got anything to close out with?
Like down here, it's been amazing. Even though we haven't been the crowd favorite, like we live for these arenas, and even though like people are cheering for the other teams and cheering for the underdog, like being a part of this like journey is just like a dream coming true every time we're in the arena. And I just want to thank everyone, especially the Danish fans as well, that travel around the world with us, and our friends and families that make it possible for us.
Yep. Shout out to everyone at O'Leary's. You heard it here first, right? Everyone watching the games at O'Leary's. That does it for the Intel Extreme Masters Katowice Major 2019. It has been my honor to sit here and share a sofa with these gentlemen. And, of course, congratulations to the Astralis organization and everyone involved behind the machine. That is that. Of course, we do need to close this show out. I have to cut it off here. And, well, everything considered, thank you guys. And thank you all at home. Good night and das vidania.
Good night.